Hello there, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your lunar eclipse reading. We're having a full moon in the sign of Taurus on October 28th. So today we're going to talk about the energy that's around there, what's being highlighted for you specifically, and we're going to pull out some cards and see what other messages that we've got. So if you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. My name is Victoria. This is Radiant Moon Tarot. So let's get right into it. So this eclipse is quite significant for a lot of people. Eclipses do shake things up. Eclipses bring changes and fated events. But this is the final completion, the final eclipse in the series of Scorpio and Taurus eclipses that was activated in the fall of 2021. So there are some big endings, big conclusions, big cycles coming to a close right at this time. So this can be very exciting. Can be about you turning over a new leaf, turning over a new chapter in your book. And hopefully for a lot of people in some areas in your life, the energy will get a little bit lighter and brighter. We're moving out of this heavier energy personally with these eclipses, and we're moving into more airy energy. So a little bit less, a little bit faster moving, shall we say, in that. So if you have any personal planets in the fixed signs, so if you've got any planets in Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius, okay, you're going to be feeling this a lot more. This is occurring at 5 degrees of Taurus. So if you've got any personal planets around there, this is going to be very impactful for you. But eclipses do bring about events that are meant to unfold, or bring about endings that are meant to occur in our lives. Some of you already know what this is. The eclipses also do bring about, especially with the full moon energy there, do bring about a period of reflection and introspection as well. So this is a time when we can really look back on how far we've come in the last year and a half or so. What have you accomplished? What have you changed in your life? And this can be where you kind of, really realize, oh my goodness, like all of this has happened. And, so you maybe gain a little bit of wisdom or appreciation for how far you've come. But this can also highlight for you what you still have to do, right? Maybe there's some things that you're like, oh man, I still want to do this thing and I haven't quite got there yet. So you could be very much focusing on making those positive strides that you're looking for. It's going to be very important at this full moon to really ground your energy, to connect with the earth and keep things simple. Scorpio, Taurus are in those eclipses. They've been, Scorpio is very complicated energy, and Taurus is more down to earth and simplistic. So this can be where keeping things simple is going to be really beneficial and effective for you going forward. And that might be one of the lessons that you've learned. So you could be finding yourself right at this time, maybe decluttering your life in some way, putting boundaries or limitations on how many commitments that you make out there. Maybe you're sprucing up your home environment a little bit, and you might be decluttering your environment, maybe even finding yourself or making yourself like a little bit of private space in your home, like a little reading nook or something that's warm and cozy just for you. Some of you guys here are probably doing something to change your appearance, because we do have, with this energy, we've got Venus, which is a wonderful planet. Venus is ruling this eclipse, and Venus is in your first house. And Venus brings new beginnings, brings abundance into our lives, brings love, but also is bringing in beauty. And so some of you might be out with the old version of you and in with a new one. So you might be getting a new haircut. Maybe you're getting, buying some new clothes, getting a new wardrobe, that kind of thing. And again, it can also happen to, be some changes in your environment as well. But ground your energy and connect with nature at this full moon, because there's a lot of intense energies going on. And one of the best things that we can do is ground and protect our energy, and connecting with the earth is one of the best ways that we can do that. We feel more at one with the planet with the universe. So whether if you live in the concrete jungle, go for a walk in your neighborhood. It's still outside. You're still in nature. Maybe bring the outside in, get some new plants for your house, and see how that spruces up your environment and livens it up a little bit, right? So just something there to connect with the earth, however that works for you. But this eclipse is happening in your ninth house. Ninth house is ruled by Jupiter. And so this can be very beneficial for you in this energy. Jupiter brings expansion, luck, growth. Jupiter brings all kinds of wonderful energy for us, but it does expand everything that it touches, but it brings us wisdom as well. And in the ninth house, we do get some wisdom. So there's maybe some lessons or something that you've really come to understand about yourself, the world around you, or about what you want out of life, or what you're meant to be, what you're meant to do. The ninth house is about learning, your higher mind, your big ideas, your philosophy of life. And so some of those things may be changing for you. You might be considering going back to school, some of you here in this energy, or you could be graduating at this time. Congratulations. And now you're about to head out into the world a little bit different than before you embarked on your educational journey. So, but it's all about the matters of the mind here. Some of you could actually be going and taking some big trips somewhere, or making some big moves, because the ninth house can have to do with travel, but it's long distance travel. So maybe an educational travel, or perhaps you're making a decision to relocate somewhere, maybe another country or another province or state, somewhere like quite a distance from where you live now. So some very interesting things, very beneficial things going on for you guys here. And we have the Raven coming in, keeper of secrets. So Jupiter also does represent the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, we've got karmic events. It's the Wheel of Destiny, and it also can bring in some surprises and some changes. So there could be something here that comes to light for you, something that catches you off guard, but something that might be quite beneficial for you, something that's like, woohoo, right? Because with this full moon, we can have things coming to fruition that you've previously manifested in your life. So get ready to seize the moment. But the Raven also does bring us some very interesting messages, interesting communication. And with the ninth house being very much about your belief systems, and very spiritual energy in this, right? You could be getting some very interesting signs right now. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to any kind of repeating messages that you might see. Repeating numbers are very important. Numbers, the universe is run by numbers, right? Everything comes back to numerology, and even things like music, right? You can break music down into numbers. So one of the best ways and the easiest ways that our spirits, angels, guides get a hold of us is by showing us those repeating numbers, those patterns. So if you are seeing anything like that, maybe you're seeing 4s right now, maybe you're seeing 3s or 1s or 9s. And when you see those things, they catch your eye for a reason. What I always do is I always say thank you, number one. Okay, message received. I don't know what it means yet, but thank you. I've seen it. Thank you very much. I appreciate the communication always. And then I just kind of sit for 30 seconds. What was I thinking at the time? What was I doing? What was I feeling? What was on my mind, right? Those are all clues as to what that particular series of messages or signs might mean for you in that particular moment. So use those as a little bit of a guiding light. But keeper of secrets, there could be some sort of revelation here at this full moon, at this eclipse. Something either you share with people, right? Maybe you've been keeping a secret, keeping something. I am so sorry. You know what? I don't know if you can hear that. Okay, you've got the Raven energy here right now. I've got my window open, and there is what sounds like about 50 crows outside. They are making quite the racket. Very unusual, very unusual. Anyways, hopefully they die down. Hopefully that's not distracting you too much. Okay, hopefully they fly away. Anyways, very weird. Okay, so anyways, so yeah, so you might have some sort of secret. You might have something that you want to reveal to people, but you might actually also have some sort of revelation brought to you, whether it's from your higher self, from spirits, angels, guides, or whether it's from a person. So it can be very interesting. It's a little bit of a mystery there for you. We have the Queen of El Femme, and this is magic and beauty. I love this for you guys. I mean, number one, it's card number 29. Twos are about balance and harmony, but also about decisions. Nines, of course, you've got this eclipse happening in your 9th house, but nines are also about bringing something to completion. But we put the 2 and the 9 together, and this breaks down into an 11. Venus is in your 1st house, and so this can be really wonderful. And Venus brings beauty into your life and can also help you start fresh, start new, and manifest something into your life, bring something to fruition, whether it's resources, whether it's opportunity, or whether it's just, really this element of I'm going to focus on myself, and you're embracing your own magic. So this is a beautiful energy for you guys. Really time for you to let the world see who you truly are, especially if you've been keeping something hidden. It's a time to share. It's a time to let people see the real you. So it's a lovely energy, but there's a lot of magic and there is a lot of wonderful things that are happening around you. Right now, you just need to be open to it. All right. Great time for you to really release, let go, and embrace your way forward, embrace your future. We've got anger energy coming out here for you. We also have sweetness, and we have isolation. So in this energy, you might really be well served around this eclipse to spend some time alone. Because when we do spend a little quality time with ourselves, whether you're meditating, whether you have a bubble bath, whether you do something nice for yourself, right, spruce something up a little bit there. But when we do find that quiet space, we can really connect and we can really embrace the flow of energy a lot better. And so you probably be very well served at that, because when the anger energy comes in here, okay, this can be, anger, frustration, fear, all of these kind of lower vibe energies come in. So there could be something here for you that maybe you've been a little bit distressed about something. Perhaps you've been getting really annoyed at something, right? Maybe something hasn't been going your way. Maybe someone's getting under your skin. And so in this energy, especially with the healing element that's coming in with this eclipse, this can be a really powerful time for you to really surrender. And we talk about releasing all the time, right? But if there's something that you're angry about, it's really a great opportunity to look at that, right? Why are you harboring these feelings? Why are you angry about something? Is it because something hasn't gone your way? Is it because someone's betrayed you in some way? Is it because your life maybe isn't where you want it to be right now? And so this is a big reminder here, especially when we've got your personal magic here, right? Which can be very much tied to creating the life that you want, is that anger and those low vibe energies get in our way. And if this is what we are really embracing here, what we're holding on to, this is what we're going to get more of. And we don't want that. We want the sweetness. We want love. We want kindness. We want happiness and joy in our lives. This is what we want to blossom. So really, I do feel like here you're faced with a choice: holding on to anger and resentments and past hurts, or opening your heart and finding the sweetness that life has to offer, that life has to give. And it's very easy to focus on the negative in our lives. Very, very easy to focus on the negatives or to cling on to those things, right? And it's difficult sometimes to hold on to the bliss and the happiness and the love and the peace that's available to us in our lives, right? Because as humans, we want to dig in and we want to punish other people and things like that. But there's a beauty in letting things go. So I feel here that in this energy, your ninth house, you might be having one hell of an epiphany moment at this time, because this is very much about your philosophies in life, or about gaining deeper wisdom and understanding about things. And when we understand things a little bit more, we can deal with them a little bit better and with a little bit more, how should we say, oomph than we could previously, right? You're very powerful, you're very strong, and sometimes you forget that in this energy. So remember here in this anger, if there's anything in these low vibe energies that you've been holding on to, because the full moons do bring reflection on the past, right? And these can be triggers for people. So if there is anything, no matter how big, no matter how small, open your heart with this sweetness. Spend some time in quiet contemplation and meditation. What do you need to get a hold of? We all hold on to something. And humans are really wonderful at, letting things go, but then stockpiling them up again. Forgiveness, opening your heart, releasing, letting go, turning away from low vibe and embracing the high vibe is empowering. This is all about you. It's not about other people. It's not about condoning anything that someone has previously done to you. This is empowering yourself and giving yourself the power to no longer have these low vibe energies have the power over you. Because that's what happens when we hold on to these things. This has power over you. No, 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 no. You have power over this, right? So turning the tables and turning the page in that energy. So just kind of a big highlight for you there with that. And let's see what else we've got coming out for you guys. We have the Magician. Oh, how beautiful. Look at this. I'm going to put him right up there. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my goodness gracious me. I'm going to put that right up there too. It's going to fall down, but that's okay. And we also have the Lover's card. Wow. Okay. You've got some very heavy hitting energy coming in here for you guys. Okay. We already talked about the Wheel of Fortune a little bit when we were talking about Jupiter. And here's your Wheel of Fortune. This is a time of expansion and growth for you. This is a time when there's maybe some certain fated events that may happen in your life, right? But whatever your situation is, you've got expansion, growth, wisdom. The Wheel of Fortune ruled by Jupiter brings you wisdom as well. And this might bring surprises. It might bring some big changes for you, but they're changes that are in alignment with your energy. The Lover's card here can possibly bring about relationships in your life, bring people together, new partnerships, healing relationships, that kind of thing. It can be known as a soulmate energy, something guided towards you, or something that you connect with, or someone that you connect with again, right? We can be refreshing some energy here. But the Lover's card is about you connecting with your higher self, being in alignment with who you are, who you're meant to be. And when we are in that energy, we can open our heart and we can make better choices. The Lover's card, you have a choice to make. And we already talked about that. Anger or love? Hate or peace? Closed off energy, angry energy, or high vibe, beautiful, welcoming, receptive energy? Would you rather receive love? I think so. Would you rather receive things that you want? I think so. All right. So that Lover's card is really reminding you of that. So you might get some deep realizations there. The Wheel of Fortune, of course, you might get something that's surprising, but we do have the Magician here as well. So this is reminding you that whatever energy you put out, you attract back to you. Big reminder of that. The Magician also shows that you have the ability to find the resources, the tools that you need to create the life that you want. What does that mean for you? Is it money? Is it love? Is it finding out who you are? Whatever it happens to be, you know where to find the answers. And if you're feeling confused, isolation, right? Extract yourself from a situation, extract yourself from the world, find a quiet space, and just allow the energy to flow. Those crows are really loud. I'm so sorry. But this beautiful energy for you guys. So I do feel that for some of you, something very wonderful is manifesting in your life right now. But also, look at all the ones, right? We've got the Magician card, number 1. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. It's a 10, right? But it breaks down into a 1. Venus is in your first house. This is a new start, a fresh beginning, a new you. Beautiful, beautiful energy coming in here where anything is possible. Allow things to blossom and grow, and be ready to take action, though, in that energy. We have Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy. Look at that, right? This is a big turning point for you guys. Big healing energy. There's magic and wonder in the air for you. This is a time of creation. The Raven card here is card 31. Another 1 there for you, but also 3, which is actually relating back to the Empress card, which is ruled by Venus, right? A lot of creation, a lot of growth, and a lot of new beginnings, a lot of fresh energy coming in here for you. Very exciting, right? But remember, for some of you, maybe not all of you, there's something here inside you, part of your energy that you gotta let go of, right? Remember, you are in charge of this energy. Keep it or let it go. Of course, the first card I pull out there has a heart on the tree. I love the heart on the tree. Beautiful card. A blessed heart. If you feel that something is missing, look within and you'll find it. What is your heart saying? Your heart is the gateway to your soul, and your soul is the eternal you. Know that you are free, protected, and blessed. There is a certain element of freedom coming in here for you guys. So if you've been having a tough time, I think there's some massive shifts in here for you. And there's your next card. Om Shanti, peace, blessing. How lovely. Om Shanti. Blessed are you with everlasting peace beyond words or understanding. Blessed are you with tranquility and bliss. Blessed are you with clarity that reveals the beauty of your soul and through which all appears as infinite. Embrace your infinite potential. Embrace your magical power. Open your heart and get ready to receive all of these wonderful energies that are flowing to you. I've been asked to leave that there, so I will. I thank you for watching. I do hope that there was something here that resonated with you. If there was, please hit like on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment in the box down below. Where you're watching from. Is this your first time here? Are you a repeat customer, repeat business? Very glad to have you. But subscribe to my channel, and you won't miss any readings. If you hit the notification bell, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. YouTube's doing all kinds of weird things there. But I do thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful and magical lunar eclipse, and I will see you guys later. Bye.